Welcome back to another indie film critique. Today's film is called The Session by Team Rocket. All I know is that it was from a 48-hour film festival. So let's get this started. All right, off the bat, I like the titles. It's a little overexposed. Titles are cool though. See that little overexposed shot in the middle of the floor? I like the little twitch there. The image is a little hot. It's a little bright. I would have brought the exposure down. Kind of feels like they just pointed the camera and went with it. If you noticed, he had like a piece of cloth on the doorbell, kind of suggesting that he's a germaphobe, but it would have been nice if they got a detail of that, because that was really subtle. Most people probably did not catch that. I like how they walked through the door and they followed. Nice little bit of camera work there. He's doing his twitch thing again.
Do you still want to continue?
Should have gotten detailed shots of that. They crossed the line.
Let's go for a drive.
So right there, they crossed the line. What that means is they were on this side. See how the camera is on this side of them? And then they cut to,
Do you still want to continue?
Yes.
now they're on this side of the camera. So I don't know if that was intentional. If that was intentional, it means there's something off about the scene, about the person. Something's just off if they cross the line like that. If they didn't do it intentional, then they just didn't know the rule about crossing the line. It confuses the audience a little bit. It makes them feel like something's off. But they had the little twitches and stuff that he's doing, and like the germaphobe stuff of not touching things. That would have came through a little bit more if they got detailed shots of it, meaning get close-up shots of that happening. Because if everything's kind of far away, you really have to watch and pay attention to see those things happening. And I guarantee about 90% of the audience didn't catch that stuff.
Let's go for a drive. And we can continue our session in the car.
If that would help.
Yes. It will.
Cross the line again.
Very much.
They keep crossing the line. It's confusing and jarring. You don't really know where you are. Again, every time they go outside, everything's way overexposed. They need to drop that exposure down. It feels like they just kind of put it on auto and went, ready, go. They had
Hello, sir.
decent angles.
License, please.
And it doesn't look like they color graded at all. Looks like they just shot probably an auto and then said, here we go, we got to film. This shot, they're kind of following the officer, which is great, but to make this more dynamic, they could have just started wide and then done a pan across really slow while he just acted out and did his thing. That way there's no like camera jarriness of like, oh, there he is now. Oh wait, now we're moving because he's moving. If they just would have panned gently across, that would have been amazing. The music to dialogue ratio is a little high.
Thank you, Mr.
The audio's a
Bota.
little hot.
Mrs. Bota?
I feel like they could have used more music, more sound design. Because you could feel the suspense building,
So, Danny,
but there's no sound design and there's no music to kind of guide you through those emotions.
how did you feel when you had to end your sessions with her?
I felt abandoned. Even though I know that this appearance wasn't her fault, it still left me feeling somewhat left behind.
Did it make you remember any childhood experiences?
That
Being
jarringness.
left behind?
Wish they had to go You can get really good GoPro shots if you get the suction cup and you mount it on the car. And it comes out really, really smooth because GoPro has that little magical digital gimbal wizard inside the cameras. So if ever you need car shots and you're low budget and you don't have much money, find a GoPro, even the older ones like back to Model 7. Find a GoPro and a suction cup and just on the camera. You will get the best shots facing through the window or out the window that money could buy on low budget. Just let you know.
Think about my childhood. We were supposed to talk about Dr. Jenny's disappearance.
Sure. Did she make you feel safe about your obsessive tendencies?
Wow. Dr. Jennings was amazing. She had this power where
You can feel the tension rising. I like
she
it.
see right through me. And the more she saw,
Like you could tell this guy is some sort of creepy dude.
she wasn't afraid.
Right here, if I was directing, I would have told the male actor to give me more. He hesitated with the laptop. Everything about his body posture and confronting this woman and trying to be intimidating is hesitant. He is losing control. There should have been a little bit more sporadic of like, bah, with his body movement. And then pull back. So if I was directing, I would have asked more out of the actor on this. And I wouldn't have told the actress, and then her response would have been more frightened because she wasn't expecting that because he's never done it. And then his body language would come through to the audience.
Why would you be afraid?
Well, people in therapy have tendencies.
Well, that's one way of looking at therapy. But tell me, how did you manage to
I'd be
hide
curious to know what
these
camera they
tendencies
used. It
as a
seems like they
teacher?
had one fixed lens and
You
that's
are a
it.
teacher, right?
Yes, I am.
And not a lot of
Teacher is
either knowledge
planning and
or not a lot of
organizing.
controls over the camera.
And I'm obsessive. And that's what
That's a
makes
good
me
shot.
teacher.
Where else would you say your obsessiveness comes in?
The song is a really good song, but I would like it to build with the story. It's just repetitive. Build that song up. Let it change with the moods of the scenes.
Handy.
I'm a compulsive cleaner.
I knew it.
Wash, rinse, and
Ugh.
everything undone. No traces of dirt anyway. I hate dirt.
It's good. I like that.
That's
They're
why
dirtying
all
up the
this
frame.
therapy, it's a lot.
See the lighting difference in this shot compared to all the other ones? It's night and day. This one's dramatic. It's moody. They dirty up the frame by putting things in front of it. There's depth of field. It's just so dynamic. The other ones are really flat. But I wish there was a color grade and a color style through the whole thing,
Lot.
just to really
Noisy.
synchronize it all together.
It means you're making progress.
Progress. To me, progress means dealing with things.
Audio issues. I don't think they had a mic and I don't think they had a boom. I think they just had it on camera.
You make too much noise.
I knew it. He is trouble. So I get it. 48-hour film festivals are really hard. They're so hard. You just have to ready, go. Here we go. Especially if you don't have a big team or a bunch of equipment and lighting, audio, and all that. But very good story. Good little isms that the guy did. I wish they would have detailed it more, just so it was easier to comprehend and see it. I saw it, but I don't think a lot of other people would have seen it. So detailing those, and just getting the exposure right. A lot of the outside stuff was overexposed, but overall the story was good. It was drawing. There was suspense. I could feel it growing, and the scene where it shows him being the murderer type person, that scene was really good. That stylized look. I wish that stylized look was that through the whole film. But yeah, great job. I give it 1.5 thumbs up. Awesome job. If you like videos like these, please share the love by giving it a like, comment, and share it. Also, I will post this film, the link where I found it, down below. Go comment on their channel as well, because I know feedback on first-time filmmakers and new filmmakers is like gold. That's how you learn, and that's how you progress. It's by getting feedback by other people and watching your own content and being like, oh, what did I do good? What did I do bad? Yeah, and also check out my real-time editing videos where I edit and I explain as I'm doing things, why I'm doing them, and how to problem solve around certain issues. What else? I think that's it. Okay, bye.